Counter-Strike's 7th expansion, Operation Wildfire, has been released, along with numerous other changes that I'll be covering in this video. It's split into 3 parts: Wildfire, Gemini, and Blitz. Wildfire mostly takes place on the new maps. You won't have to complete competitive matches for these missions though. They're set on deathmatch, arms race, and casual game modes. Most seem pretty easy, though you will have to win arms race for one of the optional side missions. I find Gemini more interesting as it comprises 100% of cooperative missions. Most of these are based on the Guardian game mode, where it's you and a friend against waves of bots. It's been touched on in previous operations, but has really been expanded upon here. Although not included yet, there are 2 new items. The first is a health shot that replenishes 50 HP and can be dropped should teammates need them. The second is a tactical awareness grenade, which beeps and flashes a bit, and then gives you temporary wallhack to see where nearby enemies are. As I said, these aren't currently included in gameplay, though I'm sure we'll see them soon. But there's a new mode as well, known as Co-op Strike. There are only 3 missions based on this new mode, all set on a new, very large map called Co-op Cement Plant. It seems to be a part of a storyline. First, you have to rescue hostages from it. Next, you have to gather intel, and lastly, you must blow it up. It will be a couple of days before anybody reaches this map in the campaign. I'm as curious as anybody as to what it will be like. This whole thing seems to be moving the game away from large 5v5 matches and towards smaller, friendlier cooperative experiences, much like the co-op missions that we've been seeing on the workshop for a while. You'll notice that neither of these require you to play competitive matches. This is where Blitz comes in. Blitz sessions are 2 hours long and happen 3 times a day. You can see a countdown on the main menu. They're just standard competitive matches, but it will reward you with more XP if you play the selected map. I'm guessing this is to encourage players to try out some of the new maps and to cut down the waiting times by getting everybody to play on them at the same time. Pretty nice idea. At the moment, this mode only seems to feature the 7 new maps for this operation. You'll be playing Coast, set in a beautiful seaside resort. Empire, located in classic grotty warehouses and back alleys. Mikla, located in Turkey and one of the most colourful maps I've ever seen. Royal, a snowy castle town. Santorini, FM Pone's latest creation, located on an island off the coast of Greece. Tulip, a darker remake of an earlier map with the same name and based in a Dutch city. And finally, Cruise, which is the only hostage map in this collection. Time will tell which of these become new fan favourites. There's also a new case, imaginatively named Wildfire. I'll show all of the different weapons here. There are 16 altogether, 6 of which are military spec, 5 are restricted, 3 are classified, and 2 are covert. And there's a new knife, known as the Bowie. Moving away from the new content, the leader in arms race will still glow, but will no longer be visible through walls. Finally, the wall hacks have been removed, and it should make the game mode a lot less frustrating. Not that anybody cares apart from Bot Tony, but the leaderboard has been removed. It was poorly implemented, filled with cheaters and glitch stats, so as far as I'm concerned, good riddance. Mirage has had some clutter removed to improve visibility, and I believe has better lighting, as you can see on the large towers, which I always felt looked a little too bright. Cache has also received small bug fixes and polish to both the map itself and to the radar image. These changes can be seen across the whole map. There's more clutter, new prop models, and resized and scaled textures. Not that there was much wrong with it before. The radar can now show different images depending on where you are. This is best shown in the new Nuke map, which I'll be covering in a separate video. But they must have had trouble fitting everything into one of these new maps, since they've upped the entity limit from 16,000 to over 20,000. This means that we'll see more detailed maps in the future. Clearly, this is in preparation for the Source 2 update, which should be coming next week. Just kidding, I'm sorry. But hey, we have a new operation to keep us busy for now, and I'll end this video with a sneak peek at the co-op level, which we'll be able to play soon.
Got more company.